my goodness. All the animals are making noise and the ravens are in the sky and the moon is still up. But it's December 1st. So it is time to go do a garden tour. Wow, December 1st already? How does time fly so fast? Hi, it's Robbie from Southern California. Yes, I have now had my coffee and I'm outside in my rainbow garden. Today I'm going to do my garden tour that I do monthly, a little different than I usually do. And the reason is I haven't done anything new in the garden. Right now we're trying to get things done that needed to be done, let's say, in the house or around the house. Well, it needs to be done all summer. It needs to be done for years. And we're working on stuff like that. So you're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
He's done. Maybe we can get back to gardening.
Hopefully soon.
Has nothing to do with YouTube, just stuff that needed to be done. So I figured instead of wasting all your time for an hour going through the garden, I will tell you what I'm probably going to do, maybe mistakes I did, and changes I might do when spring comes. Now, as far as the garden, you all know my driveway. And the driveway has still got all kinds of stuff. It's got in the totes tomatoes, it's got squash, I still have eggplant growing. I've got greens growing all over it. There's tons of stuff. There's leeks growing. Let's see, what else is there? Walking onions. I know I'm going to forget 90% of the things. Lettuce. So the driveway garden is doing really good. No broccoli in that one. Not yet. And that's what's going on. I haven't changed anything because I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might just come through in the spring and take out any of the plants that, well, are kind of waste. They're not doing anything or they're not going to grow good, and change things up starting in spring. I'm leaving a lot of the sow thistle because we have that around, and that's for all the wild birds, the small birds that eat the seeds, and of course the bees and the bumblebees and all that. They go to the flowers. They have the yellow flowers and then it turns into seeds. The front yard, well, that's been the same too. It'll look exactly the same as it did 2 weeks ago because I haven't done anything in there. But keep in mind, here in Southern California, we've been really warm. Today's another warm day. That everything is still growing. So many things are growing. And basically, we're just leaving it do its thing. And when they exhaust themselves and they look like they're really done, well, they're going to turn into my new soil. And then, of course, the front yard, I've got my ginger and turmeric and this stevia. Now, the stevia is still growing, which is a little surprising because it usually dies back a lot by now, but we still have stevia growing. But the ginger and turmeric, they are on their way out. And that I will have to get to this year because I didn't get to all of them last year. And the pots are all bending up, and so there's too much in there. So I'm going to get to that, and I'll take you with me when I do that. I'll even take you with me when I do the potatoes. I've got some potatoes that I've got to harvest too. And then I want to replant potatoes because I think that's been really successful. The bird garden, well, that is full of food. That is just full of lemon verbena still growing, mint is still growing. I've got all the greens, all the brassicas are still going like mad. I've got broccoli in there. You know there's broccoli in there. So I've got a lot of stuff growing in the bird garden, and I want to kind of organize that better for the birds. So there's a lot of nice water fountains and things there, as well as food for the birds, including the hummingbirds. I want to put a lot of flowers. I'm going to dot flowers this spring all through it. I've already started with my zinnias, and it's amazing how that has grown in a pot that I designed that was too high, and it gave it lift into the bird garden, and the hummingbirds come to it and everything. So I'm going to change that up as spring comes. Let's see, and then of course the rainbow garden, which we walk through all the time. The mistakes I've done is leaving things that should not have been left. I had like 100 tomato plants in there, and well, what did I get out of there? 30 tomatoes? I would have gotten more if I had 1 or 2 plants. So I'm not going to do that stuff anymore, unless I forget. And then what else? The papayas are doing good. A little wimpier than normal, probably because we've had 0 rain. In the month of November, we had zero, no rain at all. So we haven't had any rain, so everything's got to be hand watered to bring water to papayas. But all in all, they're still doing good, and we do bring them in. And well, we have papaya. You love papaya. So the papayas are doing good. Let's see what else is there that I normally walk you through. I usually walk you through, we go down to the chair garden. And that's one that got neglected last year, and I didn't do anything with the chair garden, but I got plenty of food. I got popolo, I got all kinds of tomatoes in there that grew. Everything from the year before just bursted back into life, and all the seeds started growing. There were pepper plants that grew in there. And the only thing I think I planted in there was some baby walking onions. And I'm going to collect more walking onions around the yard and get more of those planted around. And of course, I've got my tiered, the totes that one is blue and one is red, sitting on top of the, oh, don't you dare, sitting on top of the black ones. I don't want her jumping off the table. I don't know if she would, but I'm not taking a chance. And those are still growing. A lot of tomatoes are growing in there. The tomatillos are done, but we still have tomatoes. So all in all, they're doing okay. And I think I'm going to probably concentrate more on cucumbers next year. Now, last year, or I should say this year, I did grow cucumbers, but I allowed the tomatillos and the tomatoes to take over, which kind of kicked the cucumbers back. I want to get more cucumbers because I love the cucumber drink that I make. It's so easy, and it's so refreshing. And if you haven't seen it, I did a video on that, and it's just so easy to make. And then we can work on little by little the 3 ponds that are way down on the other side. One is a bathtub, 2 are ponds that Gary put the liner in, and we have dragonflies, and we've got fish in there, of course, and mosquitoes. I want to set up more fountains in there, moving fountains, and then I'm listening to the plane really low. Oh yeah, it's low. A yellow plane, jet. Anyways, I want to set up more fountains, like I said, in there. And then on top of that, I want to get more plants around there and make it very easy for lizards and animals to get in and out, because the birds absolutely love it. And I want to make sure, and the rabbits go to get water, and the coyotes get water. Everybody gets water there because water is important. And again, with no rain, it is tough for them to find water all over the hills and stuff. So that's been basically it. So I want to kind of be more diligent, I hope, when it comes to spring, when I'm planting, and understand, like I've told you, even if we've got to take a plant, cut that plant and drop it back in and cover it up with what's in the tote, we're creating our own organic soil that way, the best soil. I mean, that's Mother Nature's soil. What does Mother Nature do? Plants grow, it drops its leaves, they crumble away into the soil around it, and they make compost for the plants. And that's what I have to do. I've got to be really more into understanding that I can't leave it just because it's growing. I can move some, which I have done. So basically, I'm really happy with the gardens. I'm absolutely ecstatic. We have had all the produce that we need. I want to get more peas growing. I only grew a few peas this year, and I've got some green beans growing right now. And I want to get more of that growing. I kind of went more into zucchini, which was really, really good, because that is something I use for everything. I mean, the dogs love it. You take a little zucchini, chop it up, put it with the smallest amount of butter on a frying pan, throw in some cooked chicken, saute it, and put it in the fridge, and then add that to their food, and they love it. And then zucchini, I spread that for us when I'm making tacos or enchiladas or something. I can use a little bit of ground beef, usually like a hamburger, fry that up, add in chopped up zucchini, and you can't tell. Looks like you got a big pan of meat when you really have a big pan of zucchini with just a little meat, but the zucchini doesn't have that strong flavor, so it picks up the flavor of the meat. So zucchini's been really important to me. So I'm going to kind of think about more of what I want to grow, and I want to grow things that we like, right? And that's what I'm going to do this spring. We're going to do a garden tour in 2 weeks. You'll see. Maybe there'll be more things done. But as far as all the totes that are in the driveway and the totes I've got set up, they're going to stay. All these are going to stay. Nothing's going to change, other than I'll probably take out the tomatoes. It's really hard when I see all those flowers growing in the tomatoes and tomatoes growing there. But start taking some of that out and dropping it back in and composting in there. And then, of course, the roselle. I was going to see if I could save it, but there's no saving here in Southern California, really, because It's gone to seed. It's done its thing. I've got to collect some seed, even though I've got seed last year from the other plant. I do want to collect a little bit more seed, and as they pop open, they've got the seeds in there. So it's really easy to grow. So I'm going to collect the seeds and then really think about what I'm going to do. I've got some pepinos back here and peppers, which nothing will be done. They're perfect. They keep going. So they'll stay. The broccoli, I'll chop it all the way down. Broccoli! And if the broccoli looks like it's going to make a comeback, I'll leave it. If it doesn't, I'll grow more. And I grow mainly sprouting broccoli, but any broccoli will do. Once you cut your regular broccoli, it will what it's trying to do is create seeds, so it will grow a whole bunch of shoots around it, and that's what you eat. And the leaves, of course, too, because we make a green drink, and we put that in stir fry. So that's basically what's going on. We're just going to kind of think about what we want to do. And then in the meantime, I'm also growing seeds in the house, like hummingbird plant. It grows little flowers. It throws flowers when it gets big that look like hummingbirds, and other plants that I want to put out in the spring. So I'll be planting a lot of stuff in the house, and I'm keeping a lot of it on the windowsill, and it's been doing really, really well. So that's what's going on in my garden. This is like my favorite place to sit. Now the sun's going to come here anytime, but once the sun comes, I want to get this done before the sun, because I got it really early this morning, as you probably know. And once the sun comes, then my camera gets hot, and Kitty doesn't like the sun. She's black, so when the sun beats on her, it makes her really hot. You want to sit for a minute? No, look at the camera. She says, I don't know where the camera is. You're behind me. I know, I'm confusing you. So this is just one of my favorite places, and then I've got the umbrella I can open up too when it's not a windy day. So I hope this is okay with you. I'm really excited to get other things done and crafts done that have to do with gardening or hummingbirds, and I'll take you with me on all that. I want everybody to have a wonderful holiday season. That's the main thing. Enjoy December. Watch your Christmas movies. Think about food, different foods to make for the holidays. Enjoy the family, whether it's in person, whether it's social distancing, whether it's Zooming or doing FaceTime. You know, that's the main thing we want to do. That really brings our spirits up when we can enjoy family and friends, right? So with that, I hope this is fine with you. I think this will work out better. Because like I said, to walk around, I'd be saying the same thing. Oh, this hasn't been changed. This hasn't been. So that's it. So everybody, I want you all to have a wonderful, wonderful day. And don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Yep.